What a first half for Sophie Cunningham.
I just love her. I just think the defensive intensity that she brings is like unmatched. Like, I told her, we were just in there, I was like, dude, you could be defensive player of the year. Like, depending on how this goes, like, you just have great energy, and she's just skilled in that way. And the way she cuts off the ball, her shooting ability, I think we're a lot alike besides the defensive end. So, no, I'm proud of her. I think that we're just starting to learn how to play with each other, with our rhythm, our chemistry, and just going to be better from here on out.
Peter win. Thank you.
Hey yo, stop.
Hey yo, good job. Look, we know we got a lot of things we need to clean up, but finding a way to win like that is really important.
Sophie, you did an excellent job just bringing everybody together and getting them on the same page. Great work. One thing, our pickups.
Yeah.
Great job.
Lex. Together, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
The angels are here.
Put me in a bikini, in the water, in the sand, and grease me up. I'll give you a sexy picture.
Why aren't koalas considered bears?
Because they're marsupials.
Because they're marsupials. No, it's because they don't have the right qualifications.
We had nights under the neon glow, dancing close, we let the feeling show. But time has way of fading light, your memory in the quiet nights, like rain falling from eyes. It's hard to say all these goodbyes. I'll keep on loving you through the stormy days and skies are blue. I'll keep on loving you, even if our hearts are torn in two. Every song of the radios are tuned. Midnight drives beneath the silver moon, we held on tight. But the world spun fast, thought our love was meant to last. In your name in empty rooms, still I feel your touches tonight, breeze tunes. I'll keep on loving you through the stormy days and skies are blue. I'll keep on loving you, even if our hearts are torn in two. In the silence I still find your voice. Love ain't easy, but it's still my choice. Though we parted ways and lost the fight, in my heart you're still my light. I'll keep on loving you through the stormy days and skies are blue. I'll keep on loving you, even if our hearts are torn in two.
Okay, we have a little game day outfit of the day. So this hat right here is from Stay Cool New York. Absolutely love their stuff. Top, Zara. Jacket, little oversized look. Men's section, Zara. There we go. But I'll wear it like this. These pants are actually Adidas and they kind of flare at the bottom. Super cute little moment down here. And then of course Adidas shoes. Gotta love that. Jewelry bets. That's it. Bye.
There was a stretch when you had a number of key plays and scored a lot, and the crowd really started noticing you more and responding to you, but you also reacted back to them. Do you enjoy that interaction with the crowd? That kind
Heck
of stuff?
yeah. No, I really do think that's what it's all about, right? I think you want to make sure that your home court is special to you as a team, but you want to make it hard as heck for other people to come in here to Gainbridge, and they don't want to play here, right? And I think with that, as an energy player, you got to get your fans involved. That's our sixth man right there, and they're loud, they're feisty, they're sassy, and it's like when you get them involved, then it's game over, right? You're in the other team's head. And so for me, especially when you have a couple runs put together, defensive stops, it takes someone just to get the fans involved, and then the other team feels that, because I've been on the other end of it, and it sucked. And so now that I'm here, I can embrace it, and we can have some fun here this year.
Did you change something in your game day routine, or do you feel like you're just in a groove right now?
She's in a groove. She started hanging out with me more.
It's rubbing off on me.
Hold me close and never let go.
I'm the type of hook that's kept the hook when it's low.
Oh, keep it, don't rush a thing. Let every moment say, hold me close, take it slow. Sexy, Lexie, Lexie, as the top lets. Sexy, Lexie, Lexie, as the top lets. And you love when you're more, we're letting it stop and never.
up close so right. Come closer, let me hear your heartbeat song. Tonight in your arms is where I belong. Hold me close and never let go. Hold on.
Tight for the, let's get the hook when it's on.
Oh, keep it, don't rush a thing. Let every moment sing. Hold me close, take it slow. Feel the rhythm, let the passion ride. In this embrace, with the bluest skies, your touch it paints the stars above. With every breath, we're falling in love. And dance with me to a rhythm all our own. Tonight in this moment, we're never alone. Hold me close and never let go.
One tight for the, let's get the hook when it's on.
Oh, keep it, don't rush a thing. Let every moment sing. Hold me close, take it slow. In every whisper, we'll find our way. With your arms around, I want to stay. The night is young and minutes fly. In your embrace, we'll touch the sky. Hold me close and never let go.
One tight for the, let's get the hook when it's on.
Oh, keep it, don't rush a thing. Let every moment sing. Hold me close, take it slow.
The angels are here.
Hey there guys, there's a way for you to support the channel through donations, as you could donate a few different ways here, as you guys could donate through Cash App. My Cash App tag is $Sack Exchange. You could donate straight through PayPal. The link is in the description box to donate through PayPal. So just go into the description box, click on that link, and it'll take you straight to my donation page there. Or you can do the super thanks right here on YouTube as well to donate, as we have 5 donators since I've been collecting donations. The most recent one was from Malcolm McSwain, who donated $20 through PayPal. I just want to thank him very much, and I want to thank the rest of you guys who have donated already or plan to donate in the future. I just want to thank you guys in advance. Now let's get to the video, guys. Thank you very much. What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Ace's Angels, y'all. So let's talk about this, man. Let's get to this, man. Sophie and Lexie, man. Trophy sexy. So what's the name that we're going to officially give to Sophie Cunningham, man? Is it going to be Trophy Sophie, or is it going to be Spicy Sophie? Like, let me know, man. Let me know what nickname y'all want for those two, bro. And then we need a nickname for those two. Like, I heard a lot of blonde bombshells. I heard some Barbie sisters. I heard a lot, man. We got to come up with an official nickname for them, just like we did with Sexy Lexie last year. But yeah, we need an official name for the two, and then we need an official nickname for Sophie by herself. We need those names. But what a game for Sophie and Lexie, man. This game was interesting on a lot of different levels. I knew it was going to be interesting coming into it just because Washington was going to be the opponent. And Washington is a team that I'm very interested in this season. Sophie, man, I don't know what video is going to be posted first, this one or the Washington. I did a Washington breakdown video, but I'm putting up both videos. But the Mystics nailed their draft, and I talked about Sonia Cintron and just, you know, what I expected from Sonia Cintron, and Sonia Cintron looked really good. 15 points today. She was all over the place defensively. She was a demon. Sonya Central just killed it, bro. But I really like watching the draft, so I was really interested in this game for a lot of reasons. In Washington, as I told y'all, man, people were sleeping on Washington, man. They got a really good roster, and they're kind of deep. They're deep on the front line, deep at the wings, deep at the guards. It's going to be interesting. It's just the rotations for them is going to be interesting for them. And I want to see how their cuts go, because we'll see if Lucy Olsen and Zay Green are on the team. I thought Lucy did enough today to make the team. With Georgia Amore out as well, I hope that opens up a spot for one of these guards to make the team, especially Lucy. But if not, hopefully the Fever grab her. And that's so. In watching this game today, I felt like that was the only thing that was missing was Lucy Olsen being on the team with them. Because when I looked at this game, bro, it was amazing. Those two girls took over, bro. So, like I said, Washington started out the game really well. They had a big lead early. Fever just looked old and slow. And I told y'all about Sydney Colson, bro. And it's crazy because people don't recognize this stuff until later, man. I told you, I was like, man, so Sydney Colson was not worth taking over Grace Berger, bro. And you saw it. Like, a lot of people started asking for Grace Berger back. And I was in those chats, man. People was asking for Grace Berger back. And I told them, man, like, Sydney Colson, this is not it, bro. Not it. So the team looked old and slow early, and I knew that was going to be a problem for the Fever. And obviously, Kelsey struggled, but I'm not too worried about it, like Kelsey Mitchell. I just think because Caitlin gets her good looks, so she'll probably look a little bit better with Caitlin. And there was probably some rust too, but she had a really bad first half though, shooting the ball. But I think, and here's my thing, I think Kelsey Mitchell would be better served as a six-man coming off the bench, because her offense is mainly shooting the ball and scoring. I think that should be her role, is coming off the bench, because she really doesn't provide anything defensively and within the passing game. I think if you had her in a six-man role coming off the bench, I think she'd do a lot better there, and she'll help the team a lot better in that area. Because after what I saw today, man, it looking like Sophie Cunningham needs to start. It looked like she need to be right out there with Caitlin, bro. At least be the backup point guard, at least, because Sydney Colson ain't it. But Sophie is versatile because she can play 1 through 4. And that's why I was asking for them to trade for her, because she can play a lot of different positions and help you out in so many different areas and ways. And she's not a player that has to score to make an impact. Like, she did that today, but that was because she was needed. She can do a lot of different things to help your team win the game without. It's just like Lexie Hall. They play the same way. They're high energy players. They do a lot of different things to help their teams win the game, outside of scoring. Play really good sound defense. I mean, Sophie and Lexie was everywhere in this game, especially Sophie. I feel like at one point I was like, is that Sonya Central that I'm looking at right now? Because she was everywhere defensively, picking balls off, being in the position to turn the ball, turn Washington over. It was crazy the way she was playing at once. She was in a zone, like in the middle part of this game, like to turn the thing around for the Fever. She was in a zone. She got to the free throw line a lot. And then Lexie's defense is just, it's going. I'm at the point right now where it's going to be hard to keep either girl off the court for more than, say, 20 to 25 minutes in the game. It's going to be very hard to keep them off the court because they bring so much. And this team, the way they're set up right now, they're too old, in my opinion. I think they're too old to not have high energy players out there with Caitlin. Especially if Caitlin ever needs to sit on the bench, like, you gotta have one of them in the game. Or both of them. And I actually like the way they're playing together. their chemistry together is already on point. I saw them laughing on the bench like they're going to be best friends, bro. They're going to be best friends, bro. It's starting to look that way. Like it's starting to look like they're clicking already. Their on-court chemistry is already looking pretty good. The blind bombshells, bro. They're going to annoy a lot of teams this year. They're going to annoy a lot of teams. And one thing that I noticed with Lexie, I'm kind of glad she went to the rival league, because I see it's a different temperament from Lexie right now. Winning that championship, I think that, she already won the championship at Stanford in college. So you see that she's just a winning player. She's a player you can win with, bro. And let's look at the stats real quick for her. I want to look through everything. Let's do a breakdown real quick. I'm not too worried about. So the girls that didn't do well today that we know are starting is DeWanna Bonner and Kelsey Mitchell. They had very bad games today, but I'm not worried about them. At least the one good thing with DeWanna Bonner, she was 7 for 7 from the free throw line, but I'm not really worried about her. She still had 9 points. Not worried about Kelsey Mitchell either. They'll have better games throughout the season. The only thing that I worry about with Bonner is she's starting to look a little older. Like I'm starting to feel like she's moving even slower than last year. I don't know if this is gonna be a regular thing for DeWanna going forward, or if it's just something because it's the first preseason game. Like, it's something to monitor. I'm gonna just keep it at that. Like, it's something to monitor. Natasha Howard, I thought she had a decent game. She was 11 points, 8 rebounds. It wasn't anything spectacular, but I thought Natasha Howard looked pretty good. I think she's going to look good as the season, especially when she starts to play with Caitlin, too. Aaliyah Boston needs to step it up a little more. But she had 7 and 8, 2 steals, 2 blocks. So she really put it together on the defensive end. But, yeah, she needs to do a little better, too, for what I'm seeing. Sydney Colson was just a waste of minutes, in my opinion. She was just a waste of minutes. A 0 burger for her. And Brianna Turner was awful in this game. Brianna Turner didn't do anything. Like, she had 4 rebounds, but she didn't do much of anything in this game, man. I actually think some of these girls made it easier for the Fever to make some cuts. Colson needs to be cut. Ejim, oh my God, Ejim was so bad. Jaylen Brown, I think she's gonna get cut too. Bree Hall, I don't think Bree Hall makes the team. The fact that she didn't get in the game, that's a bad sign. This is like, if they need to see whatever she can do, like, there's no way she's going to make this team. Not playing any damn minutes. Lucy Olsen on the other side definitely justified that the Fever should have drafted her. There's no doubt about that. I'm sticking by that. That definitely was kind of confirmed today by what we saw to Lucy Olsen on the other side. The fact that your second draft pick didn't get in. Timpson looked good. Michaela Timpson was actually the one where I was like, okay, there's some potential there. I'm seeing some potential there with Michaela Timpson. They might have hit on that one. I think they might have hit on that pick. I think they might have hit on that pick right there. Michaela Timpson was definitely impressed me with the minutes she got. I feel like she should have came in the game earlier. I'm going to be real with y'all. I think she should have came in the game earlier. So now let's officially go over the stats for Sophie and Lexie. So Sophie and Lexie had heavy minutes in this one. 34 minutes for Sophie, 6 from 11 from the field. I already told y'all she had 21 points, 8 rebounds, the MVP of the game on both sides. 7 and 8 from the free throw line, hit those 2 clutch free throws. I think those are the 2 free throws to get it into overtime. And I know Lexie hit some clutch free throws too right before that. 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. It felt like she did a little bit more with the steals. It felt like she had a lot more steals than that. I'm surprised she only had 1. Am I reading the wrong line? No, she did only have 1. She had 1, 4 turnovers, plus 16. That tells you everything you need to know right there. She's in the game plus 16. And Lexie Hall's a plus 18. So that tells you about their impact when they were on the court. Lexie Hall, 13 points in this one. Made it 3 from 11 from the field. 6 key free throws she made. Helped them get in the game. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. Lexie Hall has to play at least close to 25 minutes a game. It's going to be hard to keep her off the floor. Even though she's going to be coming off the bench this year, it's going to be hard to really keep her off the floor. They need her defense, man. She really actually should be starting. She should be starting. But it is what it is. Sophie also needs the same amount of minutes. Like Sophie right now, I think Sophie, there's no excuse. To me, I'm not expecting her to start, but she should start opening day. She should start opening day. And they're going to have to make a decision if, I don't know how Kelsey Mitchell's season is going to go, but they're going to have to make a decision there. Is it going to be Kelsey Mitchell or Sophie start? And to me, I mean, they're going to have DeWanna Bonner out there, but with DeWanna Bonner being older, man, should DeWanna Bonner start coming off the bench? And let Sophie start right there at the wing. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, we're going to have to see how everyone fits in with Caitlin, because that's the hard thing to figure out is that Caitlin wasn't out there, so we don't know yet how it's going to go, how the other players are going to play with Caitlin, these new players. So we even got to see how Sophie plays with Cece. So it's going to be a lot to figure out when it comes to that. But the good thing is we saw Sophie make an immediate impact, man, and people definitely going to be getting their Sophie Cunningham jerseys, bro. They're going to be getting their Sophie Cunningham jerseys, man. It felt like also Sophie got in a couple of fights. I went over that in a different video. Kiki Arifin was the first one where she kind of pushed her down and she was ready to get into it. And the second one really wasn't a fight she got involved in. It was DeWanna Bonner backing her up against Brittany Sykes. There was like some accidental contact with Brittany Sykes. It really wasn't an intentional push, but I like the way DeWanna Bonner was defending Sophie Cunningham on that one. But Sophie Cunningham, man, she's one of those players where she's one of those players, man. She's annoying, bro. Like, she's a pest on the court. She's a pest, and that's why I've always liked her attitude going back to college. That's just the way she plays, man. But yeah, the Blondies, man, they're making immediate impact, guys. Already, you can see, like, it's just it's painful because they could have had Lucy Olsen join them, man. Or Serena Sundell. Serena Sundell, can't wait to watch her tomorrow. But they could have had these people, bro. They could have had these players. So it just sucks that we don't got these players on the team with these Blondies, man, because these Blondies are making immediate impact already. So this is crazy, man. This is crazy. I cannot wait. This made me even more excited than I already was for the Sophie and Lexie experience, bro. And again, if Stephanie White is smart, she's going to have both of them on the court a lot together this season. A lot together. They're not always going to be able to be out there, I understand. They're not always going to be able to be out there together, But I do want to see more of them together if we can get it, man, because they click. They click really well. So we'll see what happens with that. That's up to Stephanie White and her rotations, man. So if we could get more of them together, I wonder how the minutes are going to be, because they played so many minutes today. I wonder how they're going to play tomorrow against Brazil. It's going to be very interesting. But the Sophie and Lexie experience is here, and I'm probably going to have a poll for you guys, because there was a poll up that I put up. I forgot when I put up this poll, but Sophie was actually leading in this poll, which was surprising. It was a poll basically where in the community tab on my channel, that's where you can go to the polls. It was basically which blonde teammate was hotter to you and had the better legs. 52% of y'all said Sophie Cunningham. 48% said Lexie Hall. That is crazy. I'm going to have another poll up on them. I'm not sure what it's going to be about yet, but I got another poll coming out, so make sure y'all vote on that one. But I am interested to really see y'all thoughts on this combo here to start the season, man. I keep saying the season like it's the regular season already. But let's see how it goes, man. But go ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Aces Angels, y'all.